introduce Pat to you guys. Pat is
Yes.
90,
my age, 92.
92 as of November.
November 11th. Armistice Day.
Yes, very good. And Pat is one of my clients who, she's my favorite one to work with because she comes in, you've probably seen some of our videos together. She has the best attitude, she's super fit and still rocking it at 92, right?
Yeah.
So I wanted to sit down with Pat today and just get her tips on life and advice from her so that all of us can live to Pat's age, look as good as her and as fit and just to live a well-rounded life like
great.
you, right?
Yeah.
So I guess if you had a secret to kind of living this long, healthy life, what would you say that would be?
Just take yourself lightly. It's just, I'm not sure I'm living a long, healthy life, but I work. I guess I'm in pretty good shape. But,
Yeah.
Don't lose your sense of humor.
Don't lose your sense of humor. I like that. How about, did you ever follow any of the diets of the time, or were there diets of the time, or
My
low
mother
fat?
did.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How about you? Did you do like
No,
low
I
fat
didn't.
this, or
No, we didn't have that.
low sugar, or gluten free? That's a big one now.
No, we didn't have.
Yeah.
I couldn't even spell gluten. I didn't even know what it was. Jeez.
So you went for what kind? Milk was fine. Dairy,
We always had milk, yeah. We ate a lot of milk.
meat.
Yeah, we had always had meat usually.
Yeah. Toast, bread.
Okay. Toast
Yeah.
and hot and cold cereal.
There you go.
And, whichever, one or the other.
What about the activity side? What was something that you always did or like to do every day, if anything?
Yeah, well, I play tennis 3 times a week. My kids are all in school, and I play tennis. And I played golf after. I played tennis till I was 60 or 65.
Wow.
I could have played more. I mean, people now, 65 is not very old.
Not at all.
And they, yeah. A few of my friends are still playing. I can't believe it. But,
Love that.
yeah, and I did that for a good many years.
Yeah.
And I did all the yard work for quite a few years, too.
So mowing the
I
lawn
mowed the lawn for 30 years.
every week.
Yes. Mhm. I'd be mowing and then would go off and play golf.
Yeah,
right.
Don't worry, I can take care of the
Gee.
lawn.
Yeah. But I did have a very fine lawnmower.
You did have a good one. Well, you gotta have a good one if you're doing
it
every
was
week.
motorized. So it was
So you got your health, you got the eating, you got the physical activity. What about, like, did you think date nights were important, or going out, having time away from the kids?
we have the children.
Mhm.
We had babysitters in those days.
How much did you pay? How much did you pay them an hour?
50 cents an hour.
Yeah, I love that.
Isn't that awful?
Hey, it was probably the going
Yeah.
rate, right?
Yeah. So,
Yeah. And then, did you guys go out a lot, or was it mostly like home cooking?
no, we didn't go out a lot.
Yeah.
We never took our children out for dinner.
No.
Now I go out for dinner, and half the restaurant is kids. Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's
you guys
right.
always cooked at home, right? I mean,
Yeah.
there's got to be something to that whole at-home cooking.
Well, it's not my home cooking. But
Someone's.
Yeah.
Why is there a weight issue versus, the way you grew up? You ate what you wanted.
Yeah.
You exercised. Like, why is it such a problem now compared to as you grew up?
Well,
Yeah.
probably. Don't you think all the fast food
Yeah.
places are? It's so easy to go in, and most of them are, they're notorious for salt, for one thing,
Salt,
and also the frying of it. A lot of fried food. And
salt and fried
donuts
food.
became popular, and
Yep.
and I like all those
Lots of
things.
donuts.
And,
Yeah,
it's
it's different now. Huh?
yeah.
I think a big thing now too is how much sleep is healthy for us. Do you remember, like, what time you ever went to bed or got up in the mornings? Was there a regular sleep schedule that you stuck to, or?
No. Yeah, that was, but you had, we never stayed up late.
No.
I don't know how people do that.
Yeah. So
But-
go to bed early, get up early.
Yeah. Oh God, wouldn't the kids would complain about when the sun would go down so late?
Yes.
We had to go to bed when the sun was still out,
Sun's still up.
but it was late. The
You'd be
hour
going-
was late enough, but the sun was out.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't
Yeah.
go to bed with the sun out.
So if you could go back, say 30 years, so you're
Yeah.
about 60, 62, what would you tell yourself, or what would you do differently, if anything?
Well, I'd probably do some exercises like you teach.
Yes, more exercises. Sounds
Yeah.
like you did them.
I did, but I would keep it up certainly
Yeah.
at that age. And it's just, I think you want to be around people.
Yeah. Keep the community.
Get a dog.
Get a dog. I like that. They
yeah.
keep you young, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
They keep you active.
But I read more books than I did now than I did then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was my other question: is how do you stay like mentally young? Is it the reading? Is that do you
I
keep?
think, especially around here,
Yeah.
I'm around the young people a lot. Oh, entirely. I mean, this particular street has
Mhm.
more older retired people, but being around young people. I have 10 grandchildren and 14 great-grandchildren. Every
And
once
more
in a
to
while,
come, right?
I can remember their names. It's wonderful. So it's very good. And I joined a widows club,
There you go.
and that's fun because you're with people you have a lot in common with, and
Yeah.
and you can get some tips on what they're doing.
What they're doing to stay
Stay
active.
How come you look better than I do? You know, there's reasons for that. I don't know, but that's fun.
Oh,
I think getting out is important too when you're older.
yeah.
You want to have some camaraderie with all your friends. And
Yeah.
that's really important.
You got to keep that mental aspect of it,
Oh
right?
yeah, and don't lose your sense of humor.
Don't lose your sense of humor.
I've seen more people
Yeah.
get upset, and I think, what are you, what for?
Why are you worried?
Yeah,
Yeah. Just let
So-
don't sweat the small stuff.
yeah.
Well, I definitely think you found the recipe for success between sleep, mental health, physical health,
Goody.
and your nutrition, right? You've got the
Yeah,
winning recipe.
And it doesn't hurt to be alone once in a while. I like
Yeah.
being alone, reading and looking around.
Yeah. Your own like quiet time.
Yeah, I'm sitting on my golf course.
Looking out at the golfers.
Yeah.
And I'm bugging you with questions, but most of the time it's pretty quiet here,
Yeah,
right?
it's quiet here. Yeah, it's fun.
Oh, well, thank you, Pat.
Well, you're welcome for what I don't know.
We got some
Whatever it was.
some good tips
Yeah.
for life.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're the
Okay.
best.
You all have fun.